Hello, sensational peeps. Welcome back to the channel. This is Kelly, as usual, here for your Friday frequencies. Welcome to the Daily Dish, Charade, where we get food for thought to ponder and think about, digest, to nourish our souls. Hello, people. I'm in a weird mood today, so bear with me. I'm in a very strange mood. All right, let's get rolling on this. So this is today's Friday frequencies. For those who are new, hello and welcome. As I said, the Daily Dish is just some energies that we get for the collective to see what's going on. Now, this is energy for today, Friday, and then going into the weekend. Okay, so it combines the whole weekend. It is a general read, so it may not resonate for all of you, so just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. These are uploaded Monday through Friday. Every day has a different theme. However, you do not have to watch it. It does not only apply to the day that it's released. So today is Friday frequencies, the energies we're feeling today. But this is whenever you're watching it. So these are timeless. Okay? So don't get excited and think, uh-oh, I didn't watch it on Friday. That one doesn't count. No. And if you miss it by chance, no worries. I have a playlist. So if you missed any of the other ones, like this week or before, check them out if you haven't already. All right? Well, let's get rolling. One more shuffle. One more shuffle. All right, so folks, I'm in a weird mood. I actually did have a little coffee now, so. All right, I didn't like that shuffle, so we're doing another one. Do remember to like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below. Would love to hear from you. Would love to have you as part of the tribe if you aren't already. Thank you to everyone who has already subscribed. Much appreciated. Love to have you here. All right. Now, if you haven't been watching, I'm just going to touch on this briefly. A while back, just about a week ago, I had a birthday, and so I got a gift card, excuse me, from Amazon. I finally put in my order because I don't have the internet, so I had to wait for the damn internet to do it. I have a whole cart full of stuff I just kept looking at, scrolling up and down, going, which one do I really want? And so I was trying to spend just whatever was on the card and not spend any more. And I did pretty good, but anyways, won't get into all that. But the order is coming, and I was like a child. I was not even like this as a child. When the order came in, and then of course they tell you when it's going to be, your order should come in on this day. Well, first it said Thursday, and then it went back to, I put the order in on Tuesday. No, it wasn't Wednesday. No, well, it doesn't matter. It was the beginning of the week. And they said it was going to come in on Thursday. And then they said, tomorrow. I think it was Tuesday because I was thinking Wednesday. I was waiting for it, I believe. And, yes. I was waiting for it. So when I saw it said Thursday, I'm like, oh, that's not bad. Then I saw, it's all coming in on Wednesday. Are you kidding me? And so, I was excited. And then on Wednesday, I looked and it said, no, it's not coming till tomorrow. So, still waiting on some of the items. So, but I am going to do a haul video. So for anyone, sorry, I'm shuffling again. I'm shuffling again. All right. I'm not going to ramble anymore. I have a habit of doing that. And I just think of you all as my friends, that's why. And I want to share all the highs and the lows, but particularly the highs with y'all. And I just talk to you like, we're having a conversation. All right, so let's see what frequencies we have today. We have, and then I'm going to do just a few cards on the side here, just to kind of give you like maybe a little sneak peek. So this is a little extra card for today. This will be Saturday, Sunday. And again, if you're watching it some other time, just consider that advice moving ahead, that kind of thing. All right. So, Four of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles to the Three of Pentacles. And yes, we're going to touch on the bottom of the deck. Yes, we are. Page of Pentacles. We have Pentacles right here. These are going together. Then we have the Page of Wands and the Nine of Cups. To the High Priestess. Now, I see the Eight of Swords underneath that. I will touch on that possibly. So, this card, depending on what other cards are near it, can mean a number of things. Usually, in my readings, I usually see that as holding on to something and holding so tight that you can't move. You're not moving because you're holding on to something too tight. You need to let go. With the Page of Pentacles here, and then the Three of Pentacles, I'm hearing that you're working on yourself. You're trying to master yourself. You're mastering your craft. What is it you're trying to, whatever it is that you are trying to, oh, that reminds me, manifest in your life. I wanted to bring this up to you. I mean, for many of us, we are focused on that and that alone. I mean, this is very important to a lot of us. We have this idea now of what we want to do next, and we've been working on it. So this can mean two things here. It can mean, okay, so you're working on yourself and your goal. But then this can be being stubborn. You've gotten to a point where you don't want to listen to anybody else, maybe anybody's advice, or you're just so focused on this. This is all you can think about right now. I'm holding on to this and I'm not letting it go no matter what. Let's see what other energies come up in the reading, and then we'll see. We'll touch on that to see. With the Page of Wands, you may have a lot of new ideas about what you want to do moving forward. But you're at a point now, for some of us, we feel like we're at a point where we're getting so far, but we're not quite, it's almost like stopped or slowed down, and we're like, okay, I have all these ideas, now I don't know how to get, I know I've done this, and for some of us at this point, we may need the assistance of other people, the advice of other people. If it's not other people, I always see this as kind of like you and your masculine and feminine, having like a little consultation, a conference call, if you will. Conference call, masculine and feminine, talking to the collective, saying, this is what I want, this is what I want in my heart, and this is how we're going to get it done. I've made this decision, this is how we're going to move forward. But the Page of Wands is a young energy and has all these ideas, but it's kind of stuck because they know what they want to do. They have the energy, the motivation, the drive, all that good stuff. They're raring to go. They're ready to start this adventure. Let's get going. Let's get in that jalopy and go. But they don't know how to start. They don't know how to implement it. So, stay focused on that which is making you individually happy. What is making you happy in your heart? And the High Priestess here is imparting a wisdom upon you, saying, I believe it was yesterday. I think it was yesterday, or was it Wednesday? It was Wednesday, I think. You are the wise one. You have the answer within you. The High Priestess is all about intuition, trusting the process, trusting the higher powers that be, but also trusting yourself. Yes, trusting yourself. I think yesterday might have been about confidence. I don't remember. They kind of meld together. So you may be actually in a mental prison right now. You're not seeing something. You need to take a moment to step back and look at things. Okay, the Five of Pentacles is underneath that, and that means it's a lack mentality. So you're working on things, and that part's working good, but you may just be kind of stuck in your ways or stubborn, and your stubbornness may be holding you back. And maybe it's not that. Maybe it's something else, but let's see. What are the energies for our Friday? The Ace of Swords. So, we're getting a little bit of clarity here. Maybe you take that Hermit energy, you take that to heart, and you go, and this weekend you start thinking about things going, okay, so I did A, B, and C, and that all went pretty good. I've been working on that, and things seem to be going in a good direction there. But then I kind of still want D, even though I've got A, B, and C done. Or in motion. Why is it when I do readings, all of a sudden, burp, 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 burp? I'm so sorry. I ate earlier, and I waited in between, and I'm still. Okay. Welcome to Kelly and Deep Soul Tarot, where bodily functions are a part of the read. Okay. First the other day with my bat. Was it yesterday? I think yesterday's reading. I was wearing the tank top, and I usually wear a t-shirt on here so you guys don't have to see my flabby arms. And I said, well, if you can't handle bat wings, you may want to click off. Because that's what I got. I'm trying to work out here in this room, just so I can like kind of tone up a little bit. Anyways, back to the reading. All right. Let me hang on to this for a minute because I heard something earlier before I started the read. Okay, I'm just going to tell you because I was going to try to do a collective read. I just never know when I can get it uploaded. I'm going to say two things. First of all, before I started this, I was just kind of laying on the bed talking to Spirit, and then Spirit threw out this word to me, and wasn't a whole lot, just the word. And for some reason, it was the word charade. And then I thought, oh, the collective's going to be playing charades this weekend. And Spirit said, no, don't want to play anymore. Don't want to play charades anymore. I'm tired of this charade, or I don't want to play the charade anymore. So it's some sort of falseness in your life. Maybe you've been pretending to be happy about something or pretending to be someone you're not to appease a situation or other people. So I heard, I don't want to play the charade anymore. I don't know if anybody likes Elton John, and let me tell you, I'm a metalhead, okay, so I like hard rock music. I like pretty much everything. I don't like rap, and I don't like much country, except for Jason Aldean, and I'm not going to say anything. If this isn't upload, I'm going to know why. Except for him. I do like him. But I'm not much into modern country music. Anyways, so I was looking at something I had jotted down because I just named the day's Monday through Friday Daily Dish. I picked words that I liked. So I love the word frequency. So I picked Friday frequencies, just to kind of go with the Friday, the F. And so I said, well, what exactly is the frequencies? I know, but what is the actual definition? And it said the rate of vibration and movement measured over a specific period of time. Okay. And then underneath said, since the body is made up of matter, it's vibrating at its own frequencies. If the body can match these frequencies, then more positive manifestation will be attracted. So the law of attraction, which is kind of interesting. I found that in my stuff. I was going through my papers trying to write something down, and that was after the charade thing. I found that in the papers. So to tie all that together to this, I feel that the energy right now, what I'm hearing Spirit saying is, many of us, or a good number of us, are playing a role. It's not our authentic self. We're playing a role in some situation. It could be home life, family, friends, work, just your life in general. Maybe you're pretending you're happier than you really are. You're pretending things are fine when they really aren't. You're tired of the charade. I don't want to play the charade anymore. Maybe that's where this comes in. You're building your life back. You're starting to do things, you're being more self-aware and trying to do things for yourself. But you've come to some sort of blockage. But right now, it's selective collective. What is going on in my brain? I swear to God, you people, I've had some sort of weird stroke. I don't know. Selective collective. Okay. I think I'll adopt that. Selective collective. You sensational peeps. Or soulsational. I'm so sorry. Soulsational peeps. I'm just making up my own vocabulary now, so roll with it. Ace of Swords is you want to be your authentic self. You're starting to see that this facade that you may be portraying about yourself or to other people, or just to I guess either to keep the peace or just, if some of you are in like a depressive state or a really low vibration, and I do this all the time, I'm a clown when I go outside. I'm generally kind of a chill, happy-go-lucky kind of energy, but I have a lot deeper, darker side to myself. And when I'm in my room is when I really start to do that deep thinking and start brooding and whatever. And when I walk outside, I'm a whole different person because I don't want to bring other people down. And that takes a lot of energy. So for those of you that can relate to that, that takes a lot of energy. And I'm pretty much myself. I mean, I am who I am, but I'm kind of quiet when I go out. I don't know. I'm more reserved when I go out, I guess, for the most part. Unless it's people that really know me. I don't know how to explain that, but I just don't want to bring other people down with my moods. So I will lighten my mood when I go out so I don't bring other people down. And I'm hearing that might be what some of us are doing. But some of us are we're in an energy now where we're starting to see how that's affecting our life. And that's not what we want to do anymore. We're seeing things clearly now. So this is a new beginning for us. This weekend, maybe, or whatever, the next 3 days, whenever you're watching this. Happy Friday. Did I say that? Happy Friday, everybody. Or whatever day it is. Happy day. We're starting to see it more clearly now, how it's affecting parts of our lives, our whole life in general, but certain parts of our lives. And usually if I'm in a mood or I'm brooding, that kind of thing, I just stay home. I don't go out unless I have to. So I like to be myself. I don't like to hide. I like to be pretty transparent. But I don't want to, at the same time, I don't want to bring people down. What are we aware of right now? We are aware of, we are our feminine energy only, peeps. Okay, so if there are any males out there, don't worry, it's just feminine energy. There's no gender in tarot. None at all. Doesn't matter how you identify. Everybody's welcome here. We're a soulsational group, so you could just, no matter what you do, what you're into, you come join. The Empress, you're feminine. You're starting to feel this deep. Now, Venus is in retrograde when I'm recording this, and it's still going to be in retrograde until September 3rd, I believe. And Capricorn, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is also in retrograde and will be till November 4th. But so with Venus in retrograde, the emotions we're going really deep, introspective and deep in our emotions, and it's starting to come up into our lives in more profound ways, almost like I said, like a new moon energy, but just things are starting to come up. It's not a good time to make decisions that have to do with emotions, like relationships and things like that. They also include money. The Empress, what we're aware of is that, so we can rationalize with the Empress energy. We can be in touch with our feelings. We may be aware of our feelings now. Maybe we weren't, but now we are. We're starting to realize how it's affecting us emotionally, and realizing that we need to just let things grow naturally. So this is kind of like a gestation period. Fertility. There's something that you want to grow and be born in your life. Metaphorically, maybe some of you are pregnant. But of course, if you're pregnant, you know that you want to go your full 9 months because you want a healthy baby. And, the 9 months gives them the best chance to be healthy. So take things as they come. You may be aware that things come as divine timing. Many of us are aware of divine timing. And I know a lot of us readers say it over and over. We just remind everyone. But really, and I know a lot of you are already aware of that, but that's just for the people who may not be aware. Okay, what you may not see? Mm-hmm. Well, we know the twos are all about partnership. So I'm just going to touch on this briefly because it could be a love situation. Okay? Maybe you're pretending to be somebody else to your partner to make them happy. Just to make sure they're happy. But now you're starting to feel like, I don't want a relationship built on falsehood. There's that. Okay? But this I see as the masculine and feminine energy within you. And I try to focus more on the deep soul. The internal part of ourselves, which will then overflow to the rest of our lives. We work on ourselves and everything else seems to fall into place, usually. Or, you're starting to see the truth now. You may be aware of your feminine side, but you may not be aware of, this is what's coming now. This is the masculine side. Again, as I said throughout the week, different days, but there's a decision that needs to be made. You are the wise one. If you haven't made that decision, some of you may have already done it, but if you haven't made that decision, you need to be honest with yourself. If you do have some sort of a facade or playing some sort of charade in a situation, it's now time to look at it just crystal clear, and say, I do or I don't want this in my life, or this is what's affecting me, or this is what I'm doing. It doesn't even have to be about someone else. You can see it's crystal clear what you're doing, and this is something you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. That would be the masculine side of you, rationalizing and coming to some sort of intellectual decision, saying, this is how I feel, but I know that I need to work this out and make a decision or change this or that. I'm not sure if that's making sense to anybody. Hopefully it resonates for some of you. This is our challenge. The 10 of Pentacles could have to do with family, could be a relationship, could even have to do with a child, possibly. The 10 of Pentacles is a card. The 10s are all about endings. So it's like, I call this the graduation card. You've learned your lessons, you've done the work, and now you're finally reaping the rewards of all that. But it's our challenge. So there are many of us who are just holding on, or too stubborn to hold on to our ways. Sometimes we have to be a little bit more flexible. So it's like, if you see this page, he only has one pentacle in his hand. He's focusing on that. This person's trying to focus on all four. This could be your thoughts, this could be your heart, this could be your more material world, your home, whatever. But you're holding on to something. So you need to take what I'm hearing at least, and the 3 to the 4 of Pentacles is the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm thinking that you need to start anew with the truth and the clarification. Take that pentacle, whether it's one of these, put the other 3 either aside or get rid of them, depending on what they are. Take that one pentacle and focus on that. Or put all of these aside, like I just did, and just start a new goal. Maybe this isn't what you're supposed to be doing. Maybe this isn't what you're supposed to be focusing on. Now you're working on yourself. No one said stop working on yourself. But again, this is 3 pentacles. So you've done that. Maybe you can let go of the 3 pentacles and just focus on the one, whichever it is. Maybe it's love. Maybe you've been busy working and ignoring love. Your love life or your family, your partner. Okay. Moving forward. Well, moving forward for us collective, whether it be this weekend, the next 3 days, or just moving forward, there's going to be some sort of emotional disappointment. So maybe you have to let go of something it's emotionally distressing for you. But with the 5 of Cups, I almost said Pentacles, with the 5 of Cups, this is what I call the pity party. But those 3 cups, you can look at those 3 cups forever, the disappointment, and think about that forever. But it's time for those of you who have had maybe a disappointment or will be having a disappointment, when that comes, it's not saying don't feel your feelings. Go ahead, acknowledge them, look at them and go, okay, that sucked big time. I'm sad. I'm hurt. It's emotionally, I feel void right now. Okay. But then the 5 of Cups is suggesting turn around. Turn yourself around. You still have 2 good cups. You will heal from this. That's what that's saying, is you will heal from this. All right, let's get to these cards because we're almost at the half an hour mark right now. Okay. So just further advice for today or whatever, just moving forward, is the 9 of Pentacles. You are capable of doing this. This is going to give you such a feeling of independence when you make this decision and you let go. See, the 4 to the 9 is the 5 of Pentacles, which is that lack mentality. You're afraid of letting go of something because you're afraid that without that in your life, maybe you can't make it on your own or you can't do it by yourself. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. That doesn't mean you have to leave people behind. That doesn't mean you have to let go of people necessarily. Maybe there's one person or one thing, but you can do this. Now, this will be like Saturday energy. All right, the hurt's going to be over. Maybe somebody's hurt you, and you've tried to stay loyal. Or there's the facade. I'm hearing that facade there. This facade is hurting you more than you realize. I think you're realizing it now. I don't want to play this anymore. I still may do a collective on that, just to get energies specifically on that. But right now we're working on these, the Monday through Fridays, and I still have love readings that are done that just need to be uploaded. So I'm sorry, peeps, if you're looking for those. I've already done Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. Libra was supposed to be uploaded yesterday. Couldn't get it to work. Couldn't get the internet. So Libra's coming. So Libra's the next one. So probably it's going to be the weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sundays. Be the rest of the love readings if I can get them up. All right. Anyways. So this is the end of the hurt. This is the end. The end of the facade. The end of the hurting. And the Hierophant. Very good. The Hierophant is spiritual wisdom. It's all about structure and discipline. So, and this to me is the masculine energy. You know, the High Priestess is a divine feminine energy. This is the masculine. You have the feminine over here, and now you have the masculine energy. That has taught you a valuable lesson here about yourself and how capable you are of doing this for yourself. You don't have to play the charades. You don't have to play and pretend you're someone you're not. The things that are meant for you, or the people that are meant to be in your life, are going to accept you when you're who you are. You take down the take off the mask, take down the shield, and you bring yourself out and say, okay, you know what? This is who I am. And those people who are your people, or situations that are your situations, are going to say, okay, we love you. Whatever. We love you. They embrace it. Just like you should embrace it. All right. I'm not even going to clarify. I think this is pretty much self-explanatory here. And maybe if I get a chance to do the collective about the charades, then if you're not part of the tribe, remember, do like, share, subscribe, and comment down below, because then you can be notified when that comes up. When I do the I like to do collective readings, so I'm going to try to, if I ever get internet, I'll do them fairly regularly, but I would probably do one at least once a week. But the internet doesn't allow me to do what I want to do, So, but when I do the collective, you'll be notified. So, smash that little subscribe button. There should be one on the screen. If not, go to the channel or go to the bottom below the screen. There's a little subscribe button there. Boop! And then you can be part of the tribe. Would love to have you. All right? Just a suggestion. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope this was helpful for some of you. I thank you all for joining. And I usually do a video on Sundays called Soul Connection. Not going to happen. And I don't think the love readings are going to happen beyond this group that I've already done. Just until I can get internet, I have to cut back a little bit. But I'm going to do Monday through Friday. The daily edition will be my priority. So, and some collective reads and things here and there. All right? So, thanks for tuning in. I love you all. I hope you have a beautiful weekend, or next few days, next week, how many days, whatever. Have a good future. No, have a good day, whatever today is, and the days moving forward. All right, thank you so much. I will see you in the next one, and join the tribe. If you haven't, look out for those haul videos. They'll be coming. I'm waiting for my goodies. Peace out, y'all.